You know, if Mike Vick is Superman, the Buccaneers are kryptonite. Last week, the Bucs completely stifled Vick for the second time this season. However, Atlanta can clinch a playoff spot today with the win against Seattle and a Giants loss, as we welcome you back to the Fox Network Center and Fox NFL Sunday. Well, the new Fox movie Drumline with actor Orlando Jones helps us out with Check It Out. Take it away, Orlando.
Check it out! If you want to prove once for all that I'm better than you, bring it on.
It's do or die time in the NFL. The playoffs are coming.
Ricky is hitting all the right beats, rushing for over 200 2 weeks in a row.
Wow. But the Dolphins host the Raiders.
We're in a good position in the AFC West. Gannon is setting records this season while conducting the #1 offense.
I don't know what the beef is between you, but you better grill it up and eat it.
KC and Denver are division rivals fighting for their postseason lives. Priest leads the league's best rush offense, who will battle the Broncos' #1 rush defense. Chicago's QB woes continue. Today they face the Jets, who've been creeping up in the standings, largely due to Lavernius Cole, who's been on the march. Cincy has lost 12 and the Jags have lost 3 straight.
Both coaches may get axed. Enough said.
Bolger will start today at home where the Rams have won 4 straight, and it helps the Cardinals have the worst defense in the NFC. LaDainian got shut down last week.
But is he still the man?
Yeah, I'm the man!
He'll face the Buffalo Bills, who are trying to avoid their 3rd straight non-winning season.
Killing me with the B word.
Houston is finishing on the right note.
I just thought I had a little something on the end.
Their defense is enjoying the role of spoiler.
They'll try to stick it to Baltimore today.
After last week's dramatic ending, the Cardiac Kids are back in the playoff hunt.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
They play the Colts, who are in a dogfight for the top of the AFC South with Tennessee. The Titans are barely leading their division.
Why do we rehearse?
Despite not practicing, Steve McNair has been almost perfect the last 2 weeks. He'll face the streaking Patriots on Monday.
What?
Sorry.
It's showtime!
Check it out!
The AFC playoff picture will be the discussion here. Certainly Oakland and Miami figure prominently in that. Humid in Miami and the corners in Oakland a little depleted.
Yeah, the secondary is depleted. This is an interesting conference. It's wide open this year, and I think at different points in the year we looked in the AFC and said Denver was the best team, the Raiders are the best team, maybe New England early in the season, and certainly I think right now you have to look at Miami as a team that's getting healthy, and they're the team that's coming together. Defense on the Raiders are definitely depleted. If I'm the Raiders, I put the ball in Fiedler's hand. I load up at the line of scrimmage. I rely on their defensive tackles. I force this guy to be. Anytime Norv Turner's coaching a football team, they have a successful running game. The play-action pass over the top could be the key.
Yeah, and Howie, how would you like to be the Heisman Trophy winner, the franchise savior, and then be discarded like the front page of yesterday's paper? You know, that rejection, you know, that kind of got Ricky Williams going. He lost weight. His body fat went from like 16% to less than 7%. He not only picked up speed, but quickness, and now he changed his running style. He's not trying to run over him every single time. He's trying to avoid him. He's making the long runs that he didn't make in New Orleans. In fact, the 63-yard run that he made against Chicago Monday night, he admitted he was thinking about New Orleans as he was running down the field. Now, because of that, he's gotten something from New Orleans and the rest of the NFL, respect.
Well, that's fine and dandy, but here's something else. Do you think that the coach in Miami, Dave, wants that? Do you think when he set that standard of 1,500 yards and a #1 draft choice to New Orleans, Jimmy, now he's got to give up a #1 draft choice. Right. Is that more important? You think he was happy with that?
Yeah, he's not happy with giving up 2 #1s and a big contract, but Ricky Williams is the reason that they're in contention and ready to make a playoff run.
Cold weather didn't freak you out?
No, humidity was my biggest fear.
Oh, all right.
How about you, big guy?
He was taking notes, wanting to know how Ricky got down to that body fat. Terry's Steelers were stunned last week by the Texans, and one of Houston's DBs is up for Docker's Defender of the Week.
Presented, Docker's Defenders of the Week. In Week 14, Titans linebacker Keith Bullock had 7 tackles and an interception. Giants defensive tackle Cornelius Griffin had 3 sacks. Texans cornerback Aaron Glenn returned 2 interceptions for touchdowns. Stay tuned to see who was selected Docker's Defender of the Week.
guys are counting on me.
Gotta go.
Just one night.
Just one night.
Nice pants.
Nice pants.
Nice pants.
Hi.
Nice pants. What have they been?
Presenting Dockers Go Khaki with Stain Defender. See?
Texans defensive back Aaron Glenn returned 2 interceptions for touchdowns in an upset win over the Steelers.
Houston's Aaron Glenn wins last week's Dockers defender. And if you want to vote for today's best defensive player, just log on to foxsports.com, keyword Dockers defender. Speaking of defense, Philadelphia's D has definitely stepped it up since the injury to Donovan McNabb. Howie finds out why the Eagles are still golden without their best player. And then a touching story in Green Bay. Kabir Bajabia-Miller lost his mother on the same day his son was born. Pam Oliver talks to them.
We felt just a little odd, a little strange about even requesting this story because, you know, of your grieving period. And there's a specific reason you wanted to do this.
The reason why I wanted to do it is just to be able to use this opportunity to honor my mom, you know, and just let the world know how great she is, how great she was.
My favorite Black & Decker is the swivel drill. I was 6'2", 200 pounds when I was 12 years old. I busted chairs, stools, couches, a bed once, but I won't go there. I can't get in the backseat of a car. In fact, I can't fit into very many places. There aren't many things made for someone like me. Not many things at all. The swivel drill is. It works in 5 different positions, so I don't have to. It's pretty cool for a little guy.
The swivel drill from Black & Decker.
Let's say this is you, and this is your auto insurance company. You've always gotten along okay, but let's say this is Allstate. Ooh, looks better than what you got now, huh? Well, qualified drivers who call Allstate for a free auto quote can get a company this good for this kind of price, maybe less. The choice is pretty simple, don't you think? So call Allstate to see what you can save. Just one more way that right hands make all the difference.
Can you keep a secret? Look what I bought Mommy for Christmas. Your mom gave me you. Yes, she did.
This holiday, how do you thank your wife for the best Christmas ever? Diamond solitaire earrings from Kay Jewelers would be a great start. And you can be assured of 2 things. First, that every Kay diamond is hand-selected for exceptional beauty. And second, that she'll absolutely love them.
The little angel assured me you'd love this.
The little angel was right.
Every kiss begins with K.
The San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Freeman, touchdown. Touchdown, 49ers. Stands in and throws. Touchdown, Bubba Frank. He's going to get sacked. And so Green Bay, are they happy? Owen! 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 Caught it! He caught it! He caught it! He caught it! They'll be talking about this all the time.
Hey, folks, welcome back to Studio 2A here in Los Angeles and Fox NFL Sunday. Well, later today, the wine and cheese rivalry is revived when the division champs in the NFC West, the San Francisco 49ers, take on the division champs in the North, the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Packers have won 8 of the last 9 against the Niners. The Niners struggling in the secondary as well. TB, should we expect much of the same today?
Yeah, I think so. This is a game, if you like the ball in the air, you're going to see it because I think Green Bay has a little more balance in their offense, even though the running backs for San Francisco are back. But on a more pressing side, as far as I'm concerned, I'm interested that Coach Steve Mariucci of the 49ers doesn't have a contract extension, Jimmy. A lot of teams out there, and I guarantee your old former boss, Jerry Jones down in Dallas, would love the fact that if he became available, Mariucci would be a hot property. And also, Denise York, Eddie DeBartolo's sister, owes him $75 million this summer, and so they're now asking the 49ers to cut expenses by $20 million. So I don't know how that effect that's going to have on the game, but it's interesting.
Hey, Terry, he would be the top guy in about every city in the entire league because he's that good a coach. And what he's done with Garcia on 3rd down. Now, not only are they the best in the league as far as, you know, giving the football up, I mean, they 12, On third down, he's thrown 13 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's why I give him the edge over Favre, because Favre hadn't played as well the last 4 weeks. He's had 9 interceptions.
He will today.
Well,
He hasn't played well the last 4 weeks.
Today.
The irony of it is that both of these teams are teams that have clinched their division, but neither one of them are really peaking at the right time. Both struggling on defense for different reasons. Green Bay can't stop the run. San Francisco loves to run the ball. San Francisco can't stop the pass. Their secondary is depleted. They got away with it last week versus a Dallas team that couldn't exploit it, but they won't be able to do that today versus Brett Favre. It should be an interesting game.
And Terrell Owens will play today, slight groin injury on a wet surface. Hard to believe that Mariucci isn't valued very much in San Francisco.
He's one of the tops in the league.
He could go to Tech.
You know, folks, this is a huge game for both Green Bay and San Francisco, but nothing in football compares to what the Packers' Kabir Bajia-Biamila is going through. 1 minute, he's the father of a new baby boy, and that same day, his mother tragically passes away. Pam Oliver has his story.
A bitter, cold night in Green Bay, and the Packers sack leader, Kabir Bajia-Biamila, is doing what comes naturally. But the swiftness of his feet belie the heaviness of his heart.
Sometimes it hurts, like, wow. You know, sometimes I wish I was dead. I wish I could have taken her place. Or you have your moments, you could be laughing, and then all of a sudden something comes up. You know, maybe a smell, a look, a picture, a memory. You know, think about, let me call mom. You know, something like that. It's just, you know, but God just gave me the strength to carry on. I mean, I didn't feel like playing against Minnesota. You know, I really didn't feel like playing the game. But
why did you?
I know my mom would have wanted me to continue playing on.
And so he did, and does, just days after laying his 53-year-old mother to rest. Bola Bajia-Biamila died in a single-car accident not far from the family home in South Central Los Angeles. Tragedy on the heels of overwhelming joy.
It's like Simba. That's my son.
On December 1st, Kabir and his wife Eileen welcomed their bundle of joy.
Her and my father named our child.
Does his name mean something?
Well, Abdul means servant. Rashid means a guide to the path, to the right path. And Olatunji, I'm still working on that.
Happiness in the birth of a baby boy would then be chased by the sadness of death only hours later, and Kabir's life would never be the same.
You know, I saw the delivery, and then we win a football game, you know, tired but excited we won a game, and then all of a sudden you get a call. Our family friend Stacy, you know, said that she's gone. You know, she's gone, and you know, it's like, you know, I just broke down and cried. I said, this can't be true. You know, just, you know, I just talked to her this morning, to her about that she's a grandmother.
It's been real hard. I felt helpless at times. All I can do is pray and, you know, just look at our son and be joyous about that.
And grateful for the extended family that's seeing this young couple through this time of mixed emotions.
Can I ask you how the Packers were helpful to you?
They were so supportive, just rotating people, bringing food, offering rides. I mean, I was just constantly being, you know, just getting calls, and it was great. I mean, it made me realize that I have a family here.
You have Brett Favre, you know, allow me to use his jet to be able to just fly straight out over to Los Angeles. You have your teammates calling you. I mean, not just people in Green Bay, but just people in the NFL just that heard about it, just calling me.
When you get old enough, we'll explain this to you.
My main focus is just being there for him in whatever way I can, and that's hard. It's hard to, you know what to do and know what to say.
The reason why I wanted to do it is just to be able to use this opportunity to honor my mom, you know, and just let the world know how great she was, you know.
Eileen, what will you one day tell Rashid about what his grandmother was like?
I think that when God gave us our child, she was going to heaven like a child to Heavenly Father, and they're always going to have that special connection. You know, I just think it's neat that they're just going to have a bond. They're going to have a bond.
Many thanks to the Biamila family for sharing that story with Nancy Bernstein, our producer, and, of course, Pam Oliver. And we certainly wish you God's strength in these very challenging times. Up next, Terrell Davis and Howie with the Eagles. Back with more in a moment.
The Power Play of the Week is presented by Energizer. Do you have the money inside? The Chiefs' Dante Hall dodged number 91 Leonard Little and then number 55 Robert Thomas on the way to scoring his second touchdown return of the day.
Now he gets a block, reverses the field, is up the near sideline. Berger trying to shut down the angle, and Hall blows by him. 30, 25, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Kansas City!
You lose. I win. You lose again. I win. You lose. This is getting ugly. Oh no, my batteries are dying.
Presenting our longest-lasting Energizer Max ever.
How do you like me, Dad? How do you like them now?
Energizer Max. Do you have the bunny inside?
Now through Sunday, Zales is having its biggest sale of the season, where you can save up to 50%, plus take up to an extra $200 off every piece of jewelry in the store. Now through Sunday at Zales, the diamond store.
Only Remington has the most cutting blades, the fastest cutting speed, and the most total floating head action. How important is that? Well, how important is a close, comfortable shave? Remington, what a great shave feels like. Ryan Newman and the NASCAR Young Guns were born to make racing more exciting. The Daytona 500 returns this February only on Fox.
This is the latest edition of the Accord. Totally redesigned from the ground up, offering a new level of refinement in style, comfort, power, and safety. Attributes Honda has always been known for. But don't let your eyes deceive you. After all, affordability is also our heritage. Now you can lease a 2003 Accord LX sedan for $239 a month for 36 months.
Shake up the holidays and unwrap something special from Chevy. Just announced. Now get 0% APR for 60 months on 2003 Chevy SUVs. Or get $3,000 total cash back on every 2003 Chevy pickup. Make your money count while there's still time. Hurry, this cashback offer ends January 2nd. See your local Chevy dealer today.
Go ahead. Open it.
Oh my gosh.
The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
It's beautiful.
That looks good.
Here's a nice one.
What is this?
Outside.
You'll find incredible values whether you buy or lease.
Go on.
The December to Remember sales event.
Hey, what you got there?
Missing it would definitely spoil the surprise.
Come on, let's go.
See your Lexus dealer.
Guess who? Pat Croce. Weekday mornings on Good Day Philadelphia.
Sprint Covers the Field is brought to you by Sprint. Introducing PCS Vision. Clearly a whole new way to look at wireless.
Last week in our Sprint poll, we asked who is the best runner in the league. Now, most of you think Priest Holmes is the best runner, and believe it or not, our quarterback, Mike Vick, came in up close second. Today's Sprint Virtual Poll question is, which team in the NFC will get home field advantage throughout the playoffs? The Eagles, Bucks, Packers, Niners, or Saints? You can use your Sprint phone with PCS Vision or just log on to foxsports.com, powered by Lycos. You'll see the results, of course, coming up next week. And as we welcome you back to Fox NFL Sunday, it's time now for our Sprint Football Field segment. And joining us today, a guy who has sprinted for a lot of touchdowns in recent years, Mr. TD, Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis. Hey, now, before we get rolling here, real quickly, you look fit. Nice body indeed there. Jimmy Johnson used to have one like that. How is the knee?
It's doing fine right now. And I think that the rehab is going well. I had surgery 3 months ago, and things are looking great.
And it's not the original knee that you had the ACL on, is that correct?
That is correct. It's the opposite knee. And so that gives me reason to believe that there's a good chance that I can be on the field again. But you didn't hear that from me, though.
Speaking of on the field, we didn't. Let's talk a little bit about what Terrell Davis did so well on the field, Jimmy Johnson.
Well, JB, this TD in '98 had over 2,000 yards rushing, and a lot of it was on the cutback on your pitch play. Now, a lot of people use the counter tray, but the pitch play was your key one as far as going to cutback, right?
That was my bread and butter.
You get back here and run it back. Hey, for once, let's have a good-looking quarterback on this show.
All right,
I'm glad I wore my cleats.
Here we go.
Jeff Quinn, ex-NFL player.
You can be a grunt and be an offensive tackle here, Terry, all right?
Why don't you pretend you were a head coach?
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Now, what I'm looking at on this play is I'm looking to see, it's a toss play to the right. So I'm looking at the tackle or tight end. I'm looking to see where that defensive end is. If he's shaded head up or outside,
I'm outside.
if he's outside, chances are my job is to get the ball on the toss.
Did you have a quarterback like this?
No, John didn't look quite as good.
Go ahead.
So she's going to pitch me the ball. My job is to stretch the pitch. And so what I'm looking for is to make everybody run sideways, and then I'm supposed to just make one cut, come downhill. When I come downhill, I'm also looking to the backside to see whether the tackle or the tight end on the backside.
And this is where I cut the backside defensive lineman.
You can cut him as
It's all clean, though.
Wait a minute. Now, Denver, do they cut block?
No, not really.
I think they were accused of
all those guys just having to fall on the ground.
Well, you know, a lot of people are so concerned about the cut block. If you watch tape, they're not even getting cut, and they're dropping to the ground because they don't want to get cut.
What do you think about Ricky Williams?
I think Ricky right now is, he's playing to the best running back in the league. I like Ricky Williams and Priest Holmes right now. Those are my two favorite running backs in the league.
And if you come back, you already retired in Denver. Does that mean that you'd have to
retire?
No. I never used that word retire.
Yeah, you never said that word.
You didn't hear that from you.
Didn't hear from me.
No,
I didn't say
Hey,
retire.
one more hand for Terrell Davis. All right.
Nice job, Terrell.
Big boy Howie Long was traveling this past week.
Yeah, multiple times. I went up to Philadelphia this week. 4 weeks ago when Donovan McNabb went down, the season looked all but lost, and it wasn't as much what Andy Reid said, but really what he didn't say that galvanized this football team.
And this looks bad.
I felt bad, and I think the players did for Donovan. And we knew we'd be okay as a football team.
How did Coach Reid deal with the Donovan situation that first week?
He didn't even mention it, as a matter of fact. He was like, hey, you know this, you just got to go out there and play.
Saying nothing and changing nothing helped Coy Detmer succeed, and it made it easier after he left. Coy goes down. Now, AJ's in. Does he come in and give you an AJ speech?
No. Same thing. Yeah. You know, it's like, hey, Coy's down. AJ's our guy. We're going to be okay. No pep talks, no motivational speeches.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Doing nothing was Andy Reid's stroke of genius, essentially saying, I'm not going to throw all our plans overboard. We will not panic.
And I just said, Coach, we're going to be a reflection of you. So if you come in, not with your head down, but if you're not positive, then we're not going to be positive.
What about this team, if anything, has surprised you over the last 3 weeks?
Well, you probably have to go to A.J. Feely. You can probably pinpoint it to A.J. Feely.
You cut.
Yeah.
Did you know who A.J. Feely was? You spent time with him, talked a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to Feely a few times.
Couple?
Yeah, I used to tease him about his name. We used to call him Touchy-Feely. You know, Touchy-Feely.
A.J. Feely is not touchy-feely about how in Andy Reid's system, he'll soon be sitting back on the bench.
I'm a firm believer in that, when a guy gets hurt, he's playing well and he comes back, that it's his job to lose. And so, and I think that's a great thing about Coy and I. We know our role here.
He's a guy that says, listen, if you just do it my way and it doesn't work, I'll take the blame. But if you do it your way and it doesn't work, then you got to answer to me.
Being a former sports writer, as you are, if you had to write the headline for the day after the Super Bowl this year, what would it be?
Oh, my goodness, you are killing me. That's the toughest question I've been asked since I've been here.
Really?
No, I'm taking that thing, that 1 week at a time approach, and I'm so in tune to that. But I haven't got there.
If the Eagles do win the Super Bowl, you can say the way his team responded after their worst moment was Andy Reid's finest hour.
All those things that you try to teach and hope that people understand, this group does.
I really believe that a team takes on the personality of their coach, and
And this Philadelphia Eagles team is a reflection of Andy Reid, his calm, his poise, his work, his discipline, and it's never been more evident than in the last 3-4 weeks, and particularly at the quarterback position. And when that ship went into real difficult waters, he stayed calm, the team sensed that, and they stayed steady.
You know, Howie, the thing I like about Andy Reid, just watching him all year long, he's been able to manage the game and adjust to the personnel that he had healthy. I mean, some games they went out there, and like when McNabb was playing, ran the ball all over the field. Then there were a couple of games he threw it all over the field. He understands he's got a strong defensive team. He knows how to manage the offense to complement that defense and the special teams. He knows how to win football games. And there's a lot of head coaches. They know how to call plays. They know how to score a few points. They don't know how to win games. He avoids the turnovers. He lets the defense go out there and play their game, and he manages the game.
It might be the first time that we see where a head coach is the most valuable player for a football team, because Andy Reid has stayed true to his course. He's built a solid football team, and all of a sudden I think everyone realizes, you know what, these Eagles, JB, they're pretty doggone good without Donovan McNabb.
Folks in the business,
without the second team.
Folks in the business, Jimmy, know how good Andy Reid is.
I think because he doesn't pump his own horn, I think, you know, a lot of people haven't recognized him as being one of the tops in the league, but I think he's one of the tops in the league.
When Donovan McNabb comes back, he'll be coming back to a better team.
Yes.
Got you covered. All right, folks, as we get near the end of the regular season, the intensity is heating up. Our sounds of the game is living proof.
Hey, big work day, baby. Today ain't nothing but work, baby. Let's have some damn fun now. 5, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Got these Seahawks today. They standing in our way to make it to the playoffs, baby. They standing in our way to make it to the playoffs. We got to make it happen today. We in the driver's seat. We riding in the Bentley right now. We driving the limo. We our own taxi service straight to the playoffs. We just got to make it happen.
Now the one Billy made in 3rd grade. Aunt Sarah's angel.
Still got the wings.
Now I need the gingerbread house.
This time of year, what can you give the woman who gives all year? This would be a great way to start. A diamond bracelet from Kay Jewelers starting from only $99.95. And you can be assured of 2 things. First, that every Kay diamond is hand-selected for exceptional beauty. And second, that she'll absolutely love it.
Nice gingerbread house.
Every kiss begins with Kay.
She is great. She's a great lady. In fact, I just lent her my Black & Decker zip saw. She's become pretty attached to it. You know, you can cut these beautiful patterns in everything from wood to metal. I don't miss it.
The zip saw from Black & Decker.
Introducing Dockers, flat front mobile pant.
Nice pants.
Morning is me and Daddy time. We go for walks. Let's go. The other day, he talked about money stuff.
So we've got these mutual funds. They were just a good choice.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to college.
I like that.
No-load mutual funds from T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence.
This holiday season, Honda's got great deals on our smallest off-road and ATV models. So you know the elves are going to be jealous. Qualified buyers can get $29 payments for the first 6 months with a Honda card. Or lock in our lowest rate of the year, a 4.9% fixed APR through Honda Financial Services. Plus, you can get $110 in bonus bucks when you purchase select models. But hurry, gifts that go are going fast.
Fox tonight. It's an all-new night of crime and punishment. First, a notorious killer returns.
Don't call me Bob.
Kelsey Grammer's back on The Simpsons. Then,
where's my finger?
manslaughter hits King of the Hill. Malcolm's busted for forbidden love.
Get your filthy mouth off of my daughter's face!
And even Andy Richter knows you can't hide from the buzz.
A woman has certain needs.
Oh, dear.
An all-new night of crime and punishment starts at 8 tonight on Fox.
There's an easier way to get the gear the pros wear this holiday season. Call 877-NFL-SHOP for the biggest selection of authentic NFL gear. For your free team catalog, call 877-NFL-SHOP or go to NFL Shop on NFL.com.
Warren Sapp and Derek Brooks lead the #1 ranked defense in the league. The Bucs ranked #1 in turnover ratio, defensive points scored, and points allowed, and of course, one more win, and they're in the playoffs. I'm thrilled that actress Holly Robinson Peete went to visit her husband Rodney last week to help Carolina to 15 points, 52 points, and she came here to confront Jimmy Johnson, who's had some critical things
Rodney's
to say.
playing really good right now.
Yeah, I bet he is. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Bill Walsh has been trying to convince Mike Brown, owner of the Cincinnati Bengals, to hire Denny Green as the next head coach. Now, our NFL man, John Zarneski. Zarneski.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Hey, Czar.
Czar.
Hey, he talked to Denny.
Okay.
And Denny says he's not going to change his involvement, and he's not interested in Cincinnati.
There's the back of
Well,
John.
it's interesting because the information you got, which comes over this wall we have here of information, my information came over on a Sherpa's back, and it says, Terry's going to go on the vaudeville circuit with that suit.
What's wrong with my suit?
That's the kind of information I get from John Zarneski.
I am a fashion statement on this show.
For those of you getting only a late game, we'll be right back. Everyone else, enjoy Week 15 and the fact that Holly Robinson Peete is here to confront Jimmy Johnson. All right.